Hi everybody, how are you? Hey, I just left the phone in the bedroom. I just realized that because it's ringing right now. Sorry, Jason. How are you guys? My mind has been everywhere lately because I've been writing, which is awesome. I have not been sleeping well, which is not awesome. Um, we're busy playing catch with our diarrhea, and that is not awesome. Um, let's see. Writing wise, I have several projects going on, and um, but the anthology book I think I've mentioned to you guys, it's got several stories going into it. Some short, some longer. I think my longest one is like 121 pages, and my shortest one is two, 2 pages. So it's a variety of different stories. It's sci-fi, it's fantasy, it's I guess some romance, some horror, some action, some suspense, just different stuff. I'll get more into it later when I unveil it, I guess. I'm really excited about it though, and I'm really happy. I've been writing lately. We've been doing our updates at night, and most of the nights I've been writing. I didn't write last night or yesterday because I have just been killing it lately. I write like a minimum of 3 pages a day lately. So yesterday I didn't write. I hope I write today. But as I said, I have not been sleeping very well. And it's really weird. So here's the thing. I don't know what happens. We go to bed when we get in bed whenever about 10 ish. And we usually are up watching TV or playing on Jason's computer or doing something of that nature. So maybe we'll go to bed around 11:30 midnight, maybe. Um, lately, I've been sleeping until about I get up about between 2 and 4. So I might have 5 hours, I might have 3 hours. And then after that time that I wake up, I am like up every hour. And so I'm not really getting the best of sleep after I initially wake up. And of course my caregiver comes at 7:30, and so from 2ish, 3ish, whatever, until 7:30, I mean, I'm just up and down, up and so, well, Jason is mostly better with his diarrhea, and I had about every last week, one day, not like him. He was a mess. I'm so happy he's better. But one morning I had it, and so that was awful. But then I got better. I'm like, okay, cool. Well, last night, Jason bought me spaghetti because we're reading a book. We just finished it. I'll get to that part in just a second. And in the book, he says something about spaghetti. They had spaghetti for dinner or something. I don't know. So I was like, ooh, spaghetti. I want some of that. So he ordered me some. I don't know if it was that. I just don't know. Maybe I've been eating a lot of sugar lately. Maybe just I don't know. So about 2 in the morning, I get up and I'm like, oh my gosh, why can't I stop doing this? But that feeling is short lived because I am immediately gagging on acid. Like, well, okay, I had spaghetti sauce, but I mean, yeah, that's not, I mean, I don't know what. So I'm literally choking on acid. So I jump up, which you guys know me. I mean, I'm not I don't take 20 minutes to get out of bed or anything, but I'm not up in 2 seconds either. I was up in 2 seconds. Um, I just feel like I had to throw up. I swear. So Jason suggests I get a drink of juice, which I do. And I'm sitting there gagging, though, and choking on it for like at least 5 minutes. Finally, I'm like, okay, I feel okay. I feel better. The juice is going down. Okay, I can lay back down, I think. So I do. I kind of nod off in that half awake, half asleep state. Uh, what, an hour and a half, I think, maybe 2 hours, and I'm up again. So, also I turned over because when they say if you're gassy, you should lay on this side. If you're throw-uppy, you should lay on this side. So I turned over, but yeah, about 4:30, what 4 or something like that. I get up again. I'm like, okay, well, I'm sleeping on the throw-uppy side. What is going on here? So I don't know what's going on. So I lay in bed for about an hour. I kind of nod off again, wake up again, until I cannot take it. I feel like I'm about to throw up. And I don't even know what is going on. So I get out of bed, which is one of my most hated of things in the middle of the night, to just get out of bed and go. So, do that. Go over there. I think I told you guys I use Jason's urinal when I don't have my shoes on and can't get on the toilet. So, I had lots of pee. So I'm like, okay, well, but then I'm like, well, my stomach still feels terrible. I need to get unload some gas or something. Well, I did not do that right off. Right off? No, I don't think I did. But I'm just sitting there thinking I gotta throw up like crazy person. So, but from then on, I spend the entire rest of the morning by the toilet. Yeah, I did go to the bathroom, and it was a lot. And so I'm thinking, okay, well, that's the reason I felt like I had to throw up, right? Because I had this much poop in me, right? But the feeling of throw up did not go away until when did it go away, honey? I don't know. I think well into the breakfast hour, actually. So we're sitting talking about like 9, 10 in the morning, and I'm starting to feel like look, I don't need to throw up anymore. Uh, I didn't eat breakfast. I kind of wanted to eat something. I was gonna have some toast, but I don't know if my caregiver didn't understand what I was saying, or she didn't think toast was a good idea. So, and then I suggested rice, and then same deal. I don't know if she understood what I was getting at. Because she's the Spanish-speaking lady, and as I told Jason, I did use the wrong word for rice, and so I'm trying to learn Spanish, but it's slow going, and I was hungry, but I guess I wasn't that into fighting over breakfast. So I just had I had a tea, and I had some Powerade, and so now Jason I just finished it actually, but he bought me some rice for lunch. So I'm sitting there chowing down on that. It's just, the big styrofoam, and like the entire thing is full of rice. So I ate half of it. So hopefully that's the end of my stomach issue. And although I don't really know what happened to begin with, but so. And lately also, Jason and I have been reading. Like, do you guys remember I told you that my sister used to read me books? She just, like, doing that, I guess, and I just liked being read to, I guess, and so it worked out just great. So one day I just happened to tell Jason that I guess I did, and so now he's getting books and we're chilling up, and he's reading them and I'm just listening. Or we've read several books this way actually, and so the latest book we read is called The Cabin by Natasha Preston, and like
We're having book sex.
we're having book sex. The title caught my attention because it could be anything. It could be a cabin in the woods. It could be a cabin, in the mountains. Could be a cabin in the lake. Not in the lake, on the lake. But I don't know what about this cabin or what happens in this cabin. So I'm getting like my mind is like, ooh, this sounds like a good book, and I haven't even read the synopsis yet. So, yeah, Jason grabbed that, and we took 3 days. He read it in 3 days. Now, of course, being an Amazon ebook, we don't know. I guess we could see the page count in the description, but we don't really.
7 pages.
Really, and you read that in 3 days? Oh my gosh, I can't do that. I can't not do that in a week. He said it's got 400 something pages, and he read that in 3 days. Dang. Excuse me, I had to burp. So, well, you guys know that I don't tell you the entire synopsis in case you want to read it, but basically a bunch of friends get together and they decide they're going to get drunk at one of their friends' cabin. So they they do. They buy a bunch of booze and just have party all night, right? And the next thing they know, morning comes, everyone's got a hangover, whatever. They go into the other room and 2 of their friends are dead. I'm sure I'm not spoiling anything by, I think that was in the synopsis actually. So 2 of their friends are dead. And so it becomes a whodunit, right? And they surmise that nobody broke into the cabin overnight. It was one of them. So during the book, of course, you get, you just gotta try to figure out who killed their friends. Their own friends. And so it's very interesting. It's set in, I guess, England, right? England?
Yeah.
And so the vocabulary is awesome because we live different styles of writing and different vocabularies, and so yeah, he's saying they make it a little bit hard just because we know what we're used to and what we're used to hearing and reading and whatnot, and so it's a different dialect, but but it was very interesting. It kept us guessing until they said who did it. I mean, we could not guess it on our own, and so it was a very good book. I'm trying not to, but I'm telling you, the acid still has my throat in a bind.
Don't back on the family.
I wouldn't do that. Oh my gosh. You said don't throw up on you guys. I would never do that. But no, seriously though, but my like all morning since, like I said, since 2 in the morning, my throat's been killing me. I've been drinking tea, Powerade. Yeah, tea and Powerade all day. So those are the main updates. I told them we're playing catch with diarrhea.
Yeah.
You want to play catch with the baseball or something, like play catch with the frisbee. You don't want to play catch with diarrhea. We need to stop this, okay?
Yeah.
God. So, if any of you guys have suggestions, it wasn't exactly diarrhea, but I think Jason's over it. I hope he's over it. I think he is, though. So, I don't know what this last bout for me was. But we don't drink a whole bunch of sodas. Though we did get those orange vanilla cokes. But we're not. I think we just drank one or two so far. So it's not like we're just sitting there drinking them. We don't have a bunch of sugar. We don't have a bunch of soda. We don't have a bunch of. I mean, I don't know what's going on. But I hope it was just a thing. Maybe because I did have an Italian soda last night, about 8:30ish. Um, maybe that was part of it. I can't see that being all of it, but I try not to drink anything like that late at night. So maybe that was part of it. But God, we'll see if I can keep this rice down. I'm sure I can. I feel much better. Just starving to death. So those are my updates. Let me see. I told them I've been writing, but I haven't written. I didn't write yesterday. I hope I write today. I need to get a page down at least, just so I, stay in the game here. Try to not so much because that really does hurt my throat. So Chewy had a good birthday, although I did not buy him a cake like I was going to because we just got caught up, and I believe that was one of the days Jason was not feeling well, and so we kind of had to play it by ear last week. And then I'm sure, like he told you, he had to get his blood drawn again and all that stuff. So it just got, but Chewy got toys and treats and stuff, and I think he had a really good birthday. And now he's 10, which is like 70 for a dog, and so he thinks he runs the show because he's an old man now, and so yeah. So we have two old men, and they both think they are hot stuff. So okay, but dang it, my throat. I am wearing a tank top. If you guys haven't noticed. I think that's the first tank top I wore all summer. Is that? Oh my gosh, because it's been really hot. It's been so hot, and this is the first tank top I've worn. God. Alright, you guys, well, thanks for listening to my update and all my woes and just a couple of woes, right? Well, we love you guys, and I am sure we'll post later. And the rice was good, by the way. It was just steamed rice, but it was very good. I love steamed rice anyway, but when you're starving to death, you love something even better. Yeah, so, okay. Well, have a good afternoon or a good morning or a good night, whatever time zone you're in, and don't get too hot. Drink plenty of water and stuff like that. And please, don't get diarrhea. Love you guys. We'll see you later.